When people hear that we live in Portugal, they usually assume it was an obvious choice, that we came here because it was cheap or sunny, or because everyone else was doing it.
But the truth is, we didn't have to choose Portugal. We could have lived in Spain, Italy, France, even places most Americans don't consider yet.
So in this video, we want to talk about why we chose Portugal. Not because it's perfect, but because it fit the life we were trying to build.
And if you're someone who's still deciding where or whether to move to Europe, this might help you think a little more clearly about what actually matters.
Before moving to Portugal, we didn't really have a country in mind.
Yeah, but what we really had was kind of a feeling. We had a feeling of burnout. I mean, we were in the United States. We were living this daily life of getting up before the sun's even up, bringing our daughter to school, waiting in the carpool line, working all day long, running to the grocery store, throwing something together for dinner. We eat, we get a little time to rest, and we're trying to squeeze our music in there, and then get up again the next morning, repeat, and it was just exhausting.
A real sense of life felt really rushed, and you can't take any time to settle down and enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, and you start to feel this growing sense inside of you of discontent. Like, is this really how we want to live our one life that we have?
So instead of asking which is the best country for us to live, we asked, where can we breathe? Where does life feel human?
Yeah, and where can we have a sustainable life? Where can we have something that's not just exciting for a year, but something we can build on?
Portugal wasn't the only place that checked those boxes, but it checked them in a very specific way.
One of the first things we noticed in Portugal was how manageable life felt. Not easy, but doable. Things took time. People weren't in a constant rush, and there was a space in the day to exist without optimizing every single minute.
In other European countries we considered, life was beautiful, but more complex. More bureaucracy, more pressure to get it right, more friction early on.
Portugal felt like a softer landing. Not perfect, but forgiving.
Now, some countries that we considered felt like they asked us to become someone else, like the language, for example.
The language is kind of a interesting issue because in some countries they're very nationalistic with their language, and they'll have an American movie but they will hire actors to do voiceover for the whole thing, like in Spanish or in French, and there's no English in it whatsoever. And it's the same thing when you listen to the radio. All the music is in the language of the country, and very few people in the country actually speak any English, which is fine. It's just a little harder.
Definitely harder.
And to be clear, we really believe it's important to understand the culture.
And the language.
Yeah, and the language, and to respect the whole way of life. And we want to attain that in the country that we're in, but to have to touch down in the plane and immediately know it all, it feels a little bit daunting.
And Portugal didn't feel like that for us.
There is a quiet openness here. You can be learning. You can be in between. You can be a little unsure, and that's okay.
And for Americans especially, that matters more than we realized at the time. Starting over is already vulnerable, and Portugal didn't add any unnecessary pressure to that.
We didn't move to Europe to be on vacation forever. We wanted to continue working. We're not retired, we're not wealthy. We wanted to continue creating our music, and we started making these videos as well. And we wanted to do all this while living a normal life that didn't feel constantly exhausting the way that we felt before.
Tomorrow feels like sunlight spilling through the blinds.
And Portugal's pace made that possible. It wasn't slow in a romantic way, but slow in a sustainable way. There's room here for ambition, but it doesn't consume everything.
That balance is harder to find than people think.
I keep returning, tracing steps I left behind, as if the past could teach me what I'd like to find.
Another reason we chose Portugal is that it didn't close the door on the rest of Europe. From here, we could explore Spain, France, Italy, Eastern Europe. Portugal became a base, not a box.
Yeah, and we didn't feel like we need to make a choice that was going to last forever. It just needed to make sense for now. And that mindset took a lot of pressure off the decision.
Now this is important. Portugal isn't perfect, and it isn't the right choice for everyone. If you want fast systems,
Just for example, trying to get your residency or get your residency renewed, it takes forever. It takes years. People have been waiting for years, and their residencies have not been renewed yet. So this is just an example.
how about clear rules?
Yeah, no, the rules are not clear on so many things. From even getting your residency, what you need to bring or what you need to have. It depends on the person who's handling your case. It's same thing with paying your taxes. It seems to be very unclear. There's just so much lack of clarity.
How about immediate efficiency?
Yeah, no, no. You can just wait and wait for everything and perhaps never hear anything.
Or if you need a very direct communication style,
Forget about it. The culture is not about answering emails, and it's just they're very relaxed and indirect.
and if you call and you speak English, a lot of times they'll just hang up.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Portugal might frustrate you. It's not a flaw, it's just a mismatch.
Yeah, everyone has a different personality type, and if you're the kind of person who can't handle that kind of lack of clarity on things and so much time being taken, it's going to really bother you.
You have to know when you go to another country to be willing to accept the way the other country works,
Yeah,
however they work, slower, not as efficient as you're used to, all those kinds of things. If you're impatient at all, you'll probably grow to hate.
it's going to eat away at you. All the little things will eat away at you over time.
We chose Portugal because we value flexibility over speed, and we value quality of life.
And we value a sense of peace. I remember coming back on the plane from Madrid one time and just getting off the plane at Porto Airport, which is to me the best airport in Europe because it's so chill, and getting into the metro and just feeling the gentleness and the peacefulness of the people. It's such a different vibe from Spain. Not that there's anything overtly loud or energetic in Spain, but there's just such a peacefulness in Portugal. And if you're a person who values peace, this is a good country for that.
And it definitely feels different than the way we felt in America.
In the end, we didn't choose Portugal because it was the best country. We chose it because it supported the kind of life we were trying to build. One that's quieter, more intentional, and more forgiving of being human.
If you're thinking about moving to Europe, don't base your decision on where everyone else is going. Ask yourself, how do I want my days to feel? What kind of stress am I okay with? And what am I actually trying to leave behind? For us, Portugal was the answer to those questions. Not forever, but for now, just right.
Thanks for watching our video.
See you on the next one.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me.